is what we're made of. Standing our ground, here it goes down. Oh, you and me, we're gonna be legendary. Oh, wait and see, we're gonna be legendary. Ain't no time like the here and now. Yeah, we showed up, now we're showing up. Oh, you and me, we're gonna be legendary. Legendary. We're gonna be legendary. We don't back down, this is what we're made of. Standing our ground, here it goes down. Oh, you and me, we're gonna be legendary. Oh, wait and see, we're gonna be legendary. Ain't no time like the here and now. Yeah, we showed up, now we showing out. Oh, you and me, we're gonna be legendary. Legendary. We're gonna be legendary. Legendary. We're gonna be legendary.
It's explosive. You can't control this, no. I got metal running through my bones, a resurrection like a ghost. Hurricane, go ahead and blow. Where you could keep your white flag, I'll never fold. A shadow on the battlefield, a survivor never yield. A thunder, go ahead and shake. Don't run from the storm when I feel the rain. There's no rest for the wicked, no victory for the weak. And when the weeds getting thicker, you'll never see me on my knees. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. I got a fever in my blood, a falling embers from above. I feel the heat when the pressure blows, a wildfire that you can't control. There's no rest for the wicked, no victory for the weak. And when the weeds getting thicker, you'll never see me on my knees. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. With every beat on my heart, I'll be the light in the dark. You can't control this, I'm explosive. You can't control this, it's 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 explosive.
We're a racing family that you can trust on and off the track. So if you're looking for foundation repair, go online or give us a call to schedule your free inspection. If we fix your foundation and you mention Race on Texas, you will get a 1-year free subscription to the All Access Pass.
Our family started RVing a few years ago, and when I think about all those campfires and fishing trips and sporting events, these are memories that are going to last a lifetime. I want to help others do the same thing. Hi, I'm Kevin Smith, General Manager at the all-new Click It RV in Milton Freewater. People in this community are very familiar with this location and the great service they've always received. So the biggest question we get is, where is Keith? The great news is, Keith is still here.
I've seen a lot of changes. I've seen a lot of things come and go. Through all the changes that we have seen, one thing that has not changed for us is the quality of our service.
Buying an RV is a big purchase, but it should be a fun and happy experience. So whether it be in sales or service or parts, our mission is simple: be the best. From our team here at Click It RV in Milton Freewater, we invite you to come down and experience the difference.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series in officially licensed cars engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
LSRTV, your home for sim racing, welcomes you to coverage of a Friday night special in the FEG GC Custom Leagues and Events. The FEG PC Custom Leagues and Events. Friday night, big bonus race tonight. 45 laps, Talladega Super Speedway. Hope you're ready to go. And what a big field of drivers ready to go on this Friday night. Wrap up the first Friday of the new year. Welcome to coverage of iRacing on LSRTV. I am Wesley Outland. Cody Deemers is alongside. Charles Wooten is punching the buttons in the broadcast production studio in Texas. And Cody, 45 laps, Talladega. We're going to love this race, man. I love super speedway racing. Big packs, tandem drafts, side drafts, big breakaways, those green flag pit stop strategies, and my goodness, what a field of trucks.
Yeah, man, big field of trucks tonight, and every time we do these FEG PC races, man, they always put on a heck of a show, each and every week, week in, week out, and you know, we're looking for no different here tonight, going into Talladega. I'm looking to see a lot of three-wide racing. Wesley, we do a lot of three-wide racing. Isn't good early on, but these guys, they're not scared. They always like to put on a show for us and the race fans at home watching. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to go, and got my eye on a few new drivers that are racing tonight.
And we'll see how it all shakes out, no doubt, as the clock is expiring. We're about ready to go into qualifying here. Let's take a look real quickly at the Kaufman Creative weather conditions. 79 degrees air temp, track temp at 104 in the triple digits. Clear conditions, wind speed at 11 miles an hour. And, of course, tonight is 45 laps. One fast repair, I believe, is given, if I remember correctly. One fast repair. And I think there is 2 attempts at overtime, if I remember correctly. Maybe 3. Trying to remember.
Something like that. And I think, Wesley, that one fast repair is going to be a big deal breaker, because, you know, you're going to have to weigh your pros and cons. You know what I mean? Like a fast repair, you know, insta pop. But once you use that fast repair, if you use that fast repair on lap 4, guess what? You've got to run another 30-some laps without a passion car.
And they're on the track right now. Here's John Ward, Hyper Motorsports, Machine 4, number 92. Ready to see what he'll do here in qualifying. What a field of drivers, ladies and gentlemen, signed in, ready to go here. And we're glad you're joining us on this Friday night on your home for sim racing, LSRTV. On social media, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And like and follow us on @LSRTV on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. I never said Twitch. I said Facebook, Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. You produce, let me announce. John Ward, and there was another.
That's the ghost of Charles that you're here.
Never said anything about Twitch. LSR Gaming X is on Twitch. I'm understanding we're going to be going to a Twitch. Let's see here now. John Ward. But will he end up in qualifying? See, I was right. I told you. I was right, Cody. Cody, I was right, Cody. I said one fast repair and 2 attempts in overtime.
And this is why we're the announcers and Charles is the producer.
This is why you study to prep and prepare.
Exactly.
All he's got to do is push buttons. By the way, I'm happy to say, my company, Moi, Community Radio Network, has signed on for the 2024 season to sponsor the CRN1 to Go. All details at CRN Sports on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and TikTok. And we are CRN.com. And here comes John Darnell working around the racetrack to qualify.
And if you're in the Clayton area, you can actually go to a football game, basketball game in the Clayton area and watch and meet Wesley Outland.
Yes, Clayton, North Carolina. Yeah.
And if you're going to be in the Dillon, South Carolina, area, you can go to the New Year's Bash at Dillon Motor Speedway this weekend and meet Mr. Wesley Allen, a long-time announcer.
That's right. Me and Alan Dietz will be on the call for Race in America. And, of course, also when it airs on the MAV TV Motorsports Network. And I did debrief with Bill Flynn. And last thing he told me was right now we got about 38 street stocks in the pits for Friday night at practice. Looking at weather coming in, that's pretty darn good there, Cody Demers. I'll take it. Nash Brambilla on track now, ready to see what lap he puts down. Clock is down to a minute left. Coming up a minute 15 seconds. Andrew Navarro right now, the quick man, 55.730. Alex Hill, 55.740. Cody Nagels, 55.744. There's your top three.
Yeah, and Andrew Navarro, always a strong guy anywhere he goes. And Wesley, I'm looking at Matthew Baker, man. He's always there at the start, and he's always there at the end. John Mollaham, he's another one that's always there. And the guy you know best, Wesley, Jeff Mert, we've seen him do a lot last time we were at Talladega, and he's looking to prevail and pull an upset out here.
The NASRA Cop Series Trucks Champion out here now. Let's see what he can do. Is obviously Jason Maines, father of Garrett Maines, the Lennox Chevrolet, working across the racetrack. 34 degrees of banking, greeting these drivers into turn 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Just about a tick off there. 3,000 foot back straightaway known as the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. And right now the field has settled in from qualifying. There. You're exactly right. It's a big back stretch, and we're ready to introduce the lineups. Friday night bonus money race tonight on your home for sim racing. Talladega, baby, on the pole. Andrew Navarro, the Flying Floridian. He's on the pole. Kevin Freese to the outside of the 43. Row 1, row 2, Sean Hill and Cody Nagels in that 6 machine. Row 3, Jason Bates. What a good qualifying run for him in the 1. Kenneth McCullough Jr. flanked to the outside, top 4. Top 6 there. Here comes now your top 8. Matthew Baker in the 5 machine. Mama Baker, I know she's in the box somewhere checking it out. and Raymond Rittenauer, the second in the 87. Your top 10 will find John Mollahan and John Ward there, Cody, right there in the 9th and 10th spot.
Yeah, row 6 is going to consist of Nash Brambilla in that 18 and David Sheets on the outside. Row 7 is going to be Michael Guest and the season 7 NASRA champion on the outside, Jeff Merck. Row 8 is going to be Ken Stamper and Zach Range on the outside. Row 9 is going to be a Coke Series driver, Malik Ray. To his outside is a 78 Junior Miller. Row 10 is going to be Matthew Lee. And to his outside, Michael Trezaro.
Michael Triscaro. Aubrey Thompson, big win in December. Ugly sweater in the American 500 of the 38. Sean Corbett flanked to the outside at 45. Row 12, Mark Vondell and Colin Bowden. 59 and 24. Row 13, Dustin Gear and John Darnell III. Larry McDonald and Ron Morris Jr. Row 14, your top 30. You're going to find Richard Elliott and Elijah Hagee in the 7.
Row 16 is going to be Brett Myers and Kenneth Bartholomew. Row 17 is going to be Bartholomew. Row 17 is going to be Brendan Phillips and Alan F. Hunter. Row 18, Art Greco and Dylan Jones. Row 19 is going to be Chris Parkman and Trevor. That I can't even pronounce.
Trevor Asranoff.
Row 20 is going to be Logan York and Justin Mills rounds out your 43 trucks.
That's 40 drivers. Joseph Allen, Tyler Lugo Vickery, and row 21. Row 22, Tucker McClendon by himself. 43.
My apologies. I had Justin Mills starting 43rd.
What a lineup.
Gotcha.
I understand Justin Mills did not take the grid, so that's why he didn't fire. Man, look at that beautiful looking Chevrolet. Number
silver
25,
one on the outside.
Actually, Kevin Freeze. Kevin Freeze is showed as a 43 on time and it's scoring Cody Deemers, but he's in that Budweiser King of Beers Silver Bullet, number 25. Look at that nice looking truck. Wow.
Stands out, that's for sure.
I love it.
Can't miss him. Look at Garrett Maines' father, man. Somebody I didn't even know that was his dad, and you can see where his son gets the iRacing skill from.
Well, his dad used to not be that good. I'm sorry, pardon the pun. I'm just being honest. Garrett Maines, his son, is phenomenal, but Jason struggled for a very, very long time and used to just be a guy that just kind of supported his son and what he was doing. But now, pretty cool to see Jason Maines right there, starting on the outside of row number 3 in the 6th spot. Okay, Talladega, 2.66 miles. This is 45 laps. 2 attempts at overtime if need be. 1 fast repair. If you get tore up from the floor up, at least you get 1 chance to try to reset. And it's going to be a fun time here on a Friday night at Talladega to wrap up the first week of January. We're glad you're here. On behalf of Jeffrey Ford, FEG PC Custom Leagues and Events, and your home for sim racing, it is time on a Friday night to feel the roar as the field makes their way off of turn number 4 down through the tri-oval. The green flag awaits. Navarro Freeze front row, and we're racing here. Cody at Talladega, you got a virtual race, and look at them, 2x2x2 at speed, like they were behind the pace car in preliminary laps going to turn 1.
Yeah, and Alex, he'll give Navarro a shot there at the start. What a shot he gave him. Said, hey, man, we got to go already. As it worked down the Alabama game super stretch, 2x2x2. Everybody doing really good right now. Nobody looking to tuck out to the outside and make it 3 wide early on.
Everybody holding that line. Everybody holds that line there up the banking. 33 degrees of banking now. Back into the corner, 34 degrees. Into turn number 3 and 4. Freeze will jump to the lead. That Budweiser, number 25. Niggles on the outside. Niggles there. Look at this. McCullough, Navarro. And put 1 lap on the board. Anybody could win this thing as McCullough bumps track. Niggles to the lead. Cody into turn 1.
Yeah, and here comes Navarro pushing the 25. A Freeze back on the bottom. He got Hill, and that's 77. But the outside line looks to be just as strong here tonight as the inside line. Nobody giving an inch. Nobody just being patient, I should say. And here they come, Wesley. Already looking to go 3 wide as we go on board here with Navarro.
Boy, I don't know if that's a good idea. Not this early. Not this early, guys. Come on.
Oh.
Holding together on board with Navarro. Navarro inside. And boy, oh boy, that is the machine of... Oh, man, he's got some company all junk in his trunk, if you will. Navarro and Freeze. And that was Hill all under the back end of the tailgate of Navarro's machine. And you saw a nice shot of his engine. 3 wide into turn number 1. Look at this now. McCullough getting something started. The native out of Statesboro, Georgia. Up on the outside. Monkey in the middle. Freeze and Nichols. Nichols on the outside in the middle lane. In the middle, and they're still going to go 3x3 to the back straightaway. This is just too crazy. On lap number 2, Cody.
McCullum dives down to the bottom. We're going to leave the outside lane hanging. Looks like he used the outside lane to get to the front. He's going to dive 3 lanes deep and go to the bottom in front of Navarro as they work back into the triangle. Here comes the outside line once again. That's 3 trucks. It looks like 2 of them a little bit further back trying to make a charge as well.
McCullough had some help, and then he went from the outside and left John Ward by eating the dust on the safer barrier on the 3rd row. Up on the top now, John Ward trying to get something going on his own now. McCullough to the inside. He's got the lead in tow. Navarro will follow, so will Hill. You've still got Freeze in the middle with Nichols as they work the back straightaway now.
3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 rows, and whoa! Not too sure who that was, but they just made a dicey move to go to the outside. And are they thinking about going 4 wide here, Wesley?
Crazy big Friday opener, man, no doubt. Watching all this going on, guys, please. Too early for this chaos and mayhem, and they still made it work. Are you kidding me?
3 wide, and oh boy, they're getting slicey and dicey a little bit further back in the back. And looks like you got the 5 machine, Matthew Baker, on the bottom down there. Not beautiful looking race truck here tonight, Wesley. And that number 5 machine.
To the inside. He's got that lead spot. That's right now, Baker. As you forementioned, starting to peek into view with the top 10. There he is in the middle, the top 10 and the 5. Everybody just kind of riding and getting into this big gaggle of traffic. You are 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. Oh, by 3 again. 5, 6 rows, 3 wide. That's 18 trucks in a pack as they work their way down to the tribal here to complete a handful of laps at Talladega and 40 to go.
Yeah, and Kenneth McCullum, Alex Hill leading the charge in the bottom row in the middle lane. And I can't really tell who that is on the outside line. Looks to be Nagels leading the charge on the outside line. And here they come, powering on the outside line, working their way out around Hill as they work down the backstretch.
Nagels, the man in the middle now, has said, I've had enough. Now I'm going to go to the outside. Now he pulls up and goes right back to the middle of the lane again in front of Alex Hill. And that gets Kevin Freeze a little slice and loose in the middle of that 3 wide sandwich. Working off the corner. A new man, John Ward, the 92, pops to the top spot. Let's take a look real quickly at the Virginia811.com race summary. 5 laps in. How many lead changes? Look at that, Cody. 3. And still a long way to go.
Yeah, 3 lanes just make it now 4. We just had one there later on. And, man, they're working in. Whoa! Nagel's going to shift up to the middle lane. Here comes
Virginia
McCullum.
811. Reminding you to call before you dig, and dig with care. Look at this again, now go to the back straightaway. Nagels is now going to be the new leader, Cody, as they send it off into 3.
Nagels working the middle line. McCullum on the bottom, and that number 03, the Statesboro Georgia, Andrew Navarro, Maines pushing him. Then you got Hill and the 52, the 92 with John Ward pushing Nagels on the outside. Looks like they're shifting back, Wesley, going to tuck in behind and try to regroup here.
It is Nagels, Ward, Hill, McCullough, Freeze, top 5. What was about 6, 7 rows, 3 by 3 by 3, has finally balanced itself back out. Well, I spoke too darn soon. Here you go again. Matthew Baker sticks it up to the outside. He's got some help to join him, and they're going to go 3 by 3 by 3 again.
Matthew Baker coming, working the outside, was on the bottom, making his way to the middle. Now he's up on the outside line, and he's got company coming with him. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4.
Unbelievable. Tonight, it is the big debut, round 1 of the big Friday opener. Tonight, the winners of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd will get $300 each. 4th through 6 get $100. Everyone else gets $50 from 7 to 12. How about that, man? Cody, the top 12 getting paid money, dude. You just can't, I just can't. I would have thought you'd be ready. This is close to a $1,500 purse.
Yeah, for sure. And what's really crazy is, $300. I mean, that's a lot of money for a night of iRacing. I mean, that, I make that working all week. These guys are making it one night on an iRacing event. So apparently I'm in the wrong business.
We both were in the wrong business. I need to retire from broadcasting, and I need to come to iRacing. We got a caution. Yellow flag will fly. First one of the afternoon, of the evening here at Talladega. We got problems at number 14. That's Hunter, I believe it is. Hunter is spun, one of the Elite Motorsports entries, and he has got some serious damage to put us under the first caution. Alan Hunter, you're on board now. That's the 14 on the replay. And it was all the way in the back already, Cody. He's like 40th.
Yeah. Not too sure what happened here. Looks like maybe he just got on the apron and not too sure what happened here.
Like, nope, 59 turned him.
Goodness. Oh,
wow, what a hit.
Looked like that car behind the guy on the outside might have blinked. He didn't realize where he was and got to the back bumper, and then he just got squirrely.
That's Mark Vondell, Cody. Mark Vondell, the white and yellow's 59 machine. That's the one that turned him in. I don't think anybody's going to pit. Not 10 laps into this, I don't think. I just don't see. I don't see pit road being busy right now. We'll find out here. We'll find out. I was thinking they're going to stay out, but they might be coming in. Cody, you always talk about tires at super speedways. They really don't mean anything.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't mean anything. I mean, in a 45 lap race, tires aren't really going to mean anything. But if we were running 80 to 100 laps, then yes, tires would mean a lot.
Are they peeling in? Are they peeling in? Yes, they are.
Here comes the field.
Here comes the whole field. Well, darn Cody, you got me, because I really thought that Charles Wooten, that they would just not be pitting 10 laps into it, but obviously you got advantage. You got those tires. Take advantage of them.
I can't believe the whole field's coming down, but I mean, especially as early as it is.
I mean, everybody's in. Aerial coverage of the pit stops brought to you by LSRTV. And they almost wrecked 3 wide coming off pit road. John Ward in first, out first, and others will follow. And we will take a quick break from Talladega.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
We're a racing family that you can trust on and off the track. So if you're looking for foundation repair, go online or give us a call to schedule your free inspection. If we fix your foundation and you mention Race on Texas, you will get a 1-year free subscription to the All Access Pass.
Looking to the inside of Turner, trying to make it 3 wide down the back straightaway, nearly does.
Last night the track was very slick. We had 2 good grooves.
But anyway, just another some of that. there's people in the stands, that means there's people watching.
Hey everybody, welcome back, and again on behalf of Jeffrey Ford, Ford Entertainment Group, and FEG CustomsPC.com, we welcome you to the, of course, special Friday night event. This is the big Friday opener. Now, if I'm correct, Charles, Charles, come in here and join us, buddy. Don't be shy, you talk. If I'm correct, this is round one. Is this going to be like a 10-race series, kind of like the Wednesday series? Wild Wednesday Championship that's going to be this Wednesday night for the finish of the season? Do what? ¿Cómo se llama?
I'm not sure if it's a one. Unfortunately, I do know it may be a series, but obviously with real racing, we won't be available much more Fridays. But I'm not sure if it's going to be a full-on season or not, but that will be tell. If it is, we'll have a few more Fridays available, or at least I will, so we'll just have to kind of wait and see if it is a series or just kind of a one-off kickoff race. Kind of like an icebreaker.
Trying to cover what we can. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, exactly. By the way, you got the Street Stock Nationals New Year's Bash. I'll be on the broadcast call with that this weekend. You've got the Ice Bowl at Talladega. I think right now they're getting some weather, but I think the plan is to still try to get the big shows in tomorrow.
The Ice Bowl's always fun.
I was checking with Jeffrey Ford yesterday, as a matter of fact, and he was telling me that Wednesday's championship finale for the Wild Wednesday series will be the 15 drivers racing amongst themselves for the championship point fund. However, everybody else is invited to run as well. So that should be really cool. That'll be fun. Pace cars in. By the way, this wraps up our first caution. And we're working lap number 12 of 45. And there's the Virginia811.com dig with care. Race now, 1 caution and 3 caution laps. Already 6 lead changes. Count them. Ready to go back to it at Talladega. Green flag flies in the air. We're back at racing. Ward outside. Here comes now Baker on the bottom. Nichols will give him a push. Navarro gives a shot in the pants to Ward. And they will go now 2 by 2 again up the bank and Cody into 1.
Yeah, Matthew Baker powered his way on the outside, actually the third lane, I should say, to get the race lead here. Then you got Nagels in tow with him, and Baker's going right back to the top, right back where he got the lead from. How he got the lead, he's going right back to it. Whoa, everybody getting slicey and dicey, trying to find a way, and here we are already 3 wide with Maines on the top.
Into turn number 3 and 4, they exit off that 33 degrees, 34 degrees of banking coming off Storm into the line. Down to the tri-oval here at Talladega. Into the tri-oval, I meant to say. A lot of slingshot pass moments happen racing to the flag stand in real life and virtual reality. I think we're going to see another one. It's right now new leader. I know Baker's mom in chat's got it going on because Matthew Baker's got the lead. Here comes the 5 inside, John Ward outside, and they're door to door for the lead into the backstretch, going to turn number 3.
Matthew Baker on the bottom, John Ward on the outside right now. John Ward's got it with a big push from Navarro. Here comes Nagels. Nagels pushing the 5 of Matthew Baker. 2 by 2 by 2 as far as your eye can see. When will anybody tuck out, Wesley? When will anybody try to make it 3 wide? We know it's only 14 laps, but we're getting down to 20 to go here.
I mean, there's still a good distance to the race left. 30 laps remaining. Still a very hefty amount of laps remaining. Off into the corner to 1 and 2.
Here they
now
go.
Nagel on the bottom, pulls up on the top. Give them plenty of room, guys, and they're going to start shuffling. Sliding away that outside lane up against that still that safer barrier on the back stretch, trying to get some energy started, and instead Navarro is going to jump out of the lane in the middle lane and move to the top to try to get that third lane going. Macola to the bottom there, a wiggle and a jiggle and a giggle and a bobble. Here comes Hill, Nichols, Baker. Oh boy, range, and they're just, looks like they're bouncing off like ping pong balls, avoiding tilt.
Yeah, everybody's all kinds of squirrely. As Wesley says, I'll pick away in a bobble and a bobble and a whatever how he says it.
A wiggle and a jiggle and a giggle and a bobble.
Say that 3 times fast. See how far you get.
Down the back straightaway on board. John Ward on the outside. Nichols in the middle with Baker. They got to go to the outside with Ward now. Ward, look at this. Clean air. Side draft on those other drivers. Got a little help behind him, giving him a push and a punt. And Ward is on that outside.
And Wesley, I would have to say 3 wide is my favorite. 3 wide is the favorite time for me. I love it when they're 3 wide. It's, you know, because one little mistake from one driver could cause a lot of mayhem. Here comes Mollahan.
3's company, 4's a crowd, 5's chaos. Working off the corner now. Here we go again. 5 rows deep, 3x3. Working down that back straightaway. And now you got Baker the monkey in the middle. The hot knife between that butter, slicing them. They work into the corner with Mollahan now. First time we mentioned John Mollahan. Down to the inside. That's that purple and Carolina blue. Green number 2. Look at him. He's the new leader. And the Pied Piper of the race so far. Baker falls back in the middle lane. Is back to 5th, it looks like.
Whoa. Everybody hitting that bump off the trioval and getting a little squirrely there, but everybody holds it tight. And we're going to stay 3 wide here. And looks like the top lane's starting to figure out, hey, it's a little bit too early, but still 3 guys up there wanting to do it. Whoa! One guy in the wall back there in the back.
Here comes Kevin Freeze. By the way, if I had to vote best appearing truck, it'd have to be the Silver 25. I mean, hands down, I'd have to give it to him. Beautiful looking machine.
He's got a very, very nice looking truck.
Whoa, look out, guys. In the middle, Range Freeze Baker. Hold it together as they work off 4, and somehow they did. And all the while, Macola now. Macola storms back to the lead. Not for long. Mollahan right back in the middle. And he pulls from Nagel's back tailgate. Pulls in front of the machine of Macola again.
Here comes Freeze on the outside, trying to make it work, trying to use 3 trucks, trying to go, and somebody's going to say, nope, going back down to the bottom. They're going to leave the 2 trucks hanging. They try to use a side draft, Wesley. Freeze using the side draft, trying to pull it. But, oh, here goes Nichols. Nichols down to the bottom in front of Mollahan. Here comes Baker. Baker through the middle. Whoa!
We're talking about
Big Rat.
PGR as a unit. Not yet, guys. Not yet. Hold it, guys. Macola, he saved it. Holy cow, I don't know how the hell he did it, but he did. No caution. Macola and others have got to find a way to get in line. We got one up against the fence. The 99 machine just not turned. He's on the bottom of the racetrack. That's John Darnell below the apron. Not on the racing groove. No caution. Working lap 20. We will stay green at Talladega.
Wow. What a save by Macola, man. Wow, I don't know how he done it. You get on that apron like that, Wesley, and most of the time it's, I mean, you can't do nothing about it. I mean, you're trying to stay out of the way. You're trying to make sure you don't come back up the track. And what a job and a save by the number 03.
That was a dirt track move, by the way. That was just dirt tracking it. Statesboro, Georgia's Macola family working off that corner now, and it's going to be now Nichols is the leader. Your new leader, Cody Nichols. And now Mollahan won't sit back. John and Cody Alex, Matthew Zach, top 5, their first names. Last names are Mollahan, Nichols, Hill, Baker, Range, and now Triscaro, top 5. 20 laps into this one, 25 to go. here at Talladega. Approaching halfway, by the way.
Mollahan on the bottom still holding tight. Nagel's trying to get to the middle, but it looks like they're starting to make a power on the outside. Believe that's Zach Range on the outside. Not too sure. Looks like you got Kevin Freeze up there with him.
Lap 23 will be the halfway mark of this race. Coming up in a couple of laps. As now John Mollahan, fresh in from a suspension on the Wednesday Money Series. Learned his lesson, got brought back in the game. Doing well. They're 3x3 again. Up the banking. Look at now. Niggles the monkey in the middle. And look, yeah, Merck's coming. Yes, sir. Up on the outside, your NASRA Cup Series champion, and the winner at Atlanta, the Rookie of the Year, and the champion of the same night before the new year. He did it in the 60.
Yeah, that's impressive. That just shows you, Wesley, why he's out front, why he's up here running for big money here at Talladega. He's got a big push from Freeze. Here he comes, Wesley. Mollahan got to tuck up high. Here comes Heel.
One of the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series drivers lined in the event, Malik Ray, is all the way back in the top 25. He's in the Snakes patch, if you will. Hanging back and forward in that 426. Oh, we got trouble. Mollahan just got turned. He is airborne and upside down, and they are wrecking. Baker has crashed. So has also Alex Heel. Mollahan got turned into the safer barrier, working off of turn 2 at full speed. He got airborne. Other trucks slammed into him, and we go under caution.
Yeah, last time we seen Mollahan upside down was, I believe, the Xfinity cars, Wesley.
I believe Cody netcode happened here. I really do. That we saw him blink and flash out, and the next thing you know, they're airborne. Look at this. The 77 disappeared. Alex Hill. And then you got a wreck. Oh, no. We got to go on more. Extended with John. And I want to apologize to our audience because Cody, he really didn't flip like end over end. He just got on his side and then just kind of, rolled to a side before he came back down on all four.
Yeah, for sure. It almost reminds me of his big wreck and in the Xfinity car, except he just didn't go end over end. He just kind of landed on the side.
Listen.
Ew.
He never made a complete, revolution around upside down. The safer barrier, that's still an energy foam resistant barrier, that safer barrier. Still in foam energy resistance barrier kind of helped him, if you will, balance back down and not flip end over end over end. Okay, we're halfway home. And I'm thinking pit road's going to be open to the Snapdragon 04 Range and others. Merck are coming down, and they are. Pit stops for the second time, just at halfway now, Cody.
Yeah, and I've definitely felt that everybody was going to come down pit road. Looks like Matt Lee is going to, and Raymond Rittenauer are one of the many few that are going to stay out here.
Raymond Rittenauer, Matthew Lee and Raymond Rittenauer, Kenneth Bartholomew, Trevor Aswarnoff are the drivers that did not pit.
Zach Rain's going to win the race off pit road.
What will we think of next? Still a long way to go in this event. Cody Deemer's side. Hey, by the way, I let everybody know publicly here, it is fourth season upon us. We're also excited to announce that we've got the Stars and Stripes series. We got that series getting ready to fire up here next Thursday night, right? Next Thursday night. We've got the Tuesday night Sim Racer Hub Challenge Winter Series. We've got the championship race in the FEG PC Customs Leagues and Events Wild Wednesday Super Speedway Series. I'm sure that Jeffrey Ford and LSRTV will continue to be doing business with us even after that championship's decided. And let's see what else we got. So we got those going on. We got the Northwest, obviously the Northwest Racing Series. We got the Full Throttle Sim Series that'll be coming to your home. By the way, details will be unveiled coming soon on your home for sim racing about the road to the Daytona, to the 500, the road to the 500. LSR Gaming X, who just broadcasted on New Year's Eve, the 6 hours of the New Year's Bash on LSR TV. They're at it again. And how about this, Cody Deemers? There's going to be racing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 10th and 11th, I believe it is. If I've got my dates correct. February 9th, 10th, and 11th, I believe it is. And Friday night trucks, Saturday night Xfinity, Sunday night the Next Gen Cup cars on Daytona. I think it's 100 laps, 125 laps, and 150 laps.
That's gonna be
How about
fun.
that?
That's gonna be definitely fun. The next gen cars and the trucks are probably my two favorite series. Never really been a big fan of the Xfinity series, but the trucks and the next gens are probably my two favorite series in NASCAR. So that's going to be fun and long distance. So going to be a lot of patience there and a lot of give and take.
Strap in, should be a good one. And of course, it'll be on your home for sim racing. By the way, I was also going to unveil Cody Deemers is going to be my new color analyst for the Northwest Racing Series this Monday and Wednesday, it's looking like. So welcome aboard, buddy.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I've done a couple races here and there on the Northwest Series, and last season done a couple of their fun series races, and I enjoyed it, and I'm ready to get back and do it full time this year.
The absolute things I love is that it is a late night series. It is for our people, our peeps, our friends on Northwest, the West Coast. And, they fire up at like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night, 8 Pacific, so it's 11:30 Eastern. It's a night event, but man, they're so fun to watch. And it will be simulcast not only on LSR TV, but as well as on the radio, MRN style, for the Community Radio Network for the third consecutive year. We are looking forward to it. We just inked a deal with LSR TV to not only become the broadcaster for the radio of the Northwest Series, but also the one to go when the white flag flies, beginning tonight. We're under 20 laps to go when the field comes back to the Geico restart zone. 19 laps remaining. And with drivers that did not pit, Matthew Lee, Raymond Rittenauer, Trevor Ezranoff, Kenneth Bartholomew, followed by Kevin Freeze, are your top 5. Green flag back in the air. And yes, BK Div, I do agree with you. The color schemes are absolutely immaculate as the virtual thundering herd climb the bank and Cody in 1 and 2.
Yeah, Matthew Lee, one of the strong names here. Won a couple of these races. He's out front with no pitting, but we're going to see if the no pitting strategy is going to either hurt him or help him, as looks like he's already fell back to 4th.
FEG PC Leagues and Events on Facebook as well as on the Discord channel. It's now Freeze outside, gets after Astronaut. We got trouble spinning down to the bottom of the apron. He turned in the middle of the pack. He somehow saved it. Did he hold on? I think he did. We stay green. Holy cow, Cody Deemers. I thought he was going to turn firewall into the pack, working to the safer barrier, and they did not get loose. What great driving that was.
Yeah, that was definitely a great save, and to not take out any trucks and for everybody to avoid, that's awesome driving on the other guys as well. I mean, that could have been very bad, very fast.
And somehow working through 3 and 4. Hey, by the way, another cool thing that's going to be coming up next week is going to be the iRacing 24, the 24 hours at Daytona. I know a lot of teams are getting prepared for that. We had 6 hours, Cody, last Sunday for New Year's Eve. A lot of people prepared for it.
Oh yeah, 6 hours is a long time, but 24 hours is even longer. To be in the broadcasting. Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa. Malik Ray has finally cracked the top 10.
Here he comes.
I'm not mistaken.
First you say it, then you do it. Look at him. Yeah, he's starting to climb here. Getting good now.
Now
iRacing on LSRTV. Ready to, yep, yeah. Well, I mean, the gloves are off now, buddy. The gloves are off, pal. You got to do what you got to do. This is the run for the money, no doubt.
Here he comes. Here comes that 11 truck of Dylan Jones. Oh, whoa.
3x4 wide if Navarro is brave enough to go up to the top shelf where the marbles are, where Grandma hides his ditchers from Grandpa. Down that back straightaway. My goodness.
No man's
and somehow
land,
they weasel through it. No man's land up in the Angels Expressway, if you will. 15 to go. 30 laps completed here at Talladega when they come to the line.
Here comes Colin Bowden. He's leading the outside line. Then it looks like you got Kevin Freeze just jumped to the second lane. And whoa! Hold on,
John Ward. Money bags. Big money. John Ward somehow got
Big McCollum. Oh, my God.
Oh, McCullough got turned. McCullough got turned. Other guys wrecked behind them in the back of the main draft. McCullough, the number 8's involved. Oh, no. That's McCullough, that Chris Parkman, I believe, in the Valvoline colors. I believe Nagels was around there when it happened. Yellow flag 3. Wow. Here's a look at your replay. Cody, what are you seeing wrong here? What's going wrong here?
Oh my goodness! Looked like everybody kind of checked up, and McCullough just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, now that I get a chance to look at it again, man, it looks like literally.
Can we play it back one more time?
You ask, you shall receive. Usually, Charles Wood doing a phenomenal job in the production truck, and here it is. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like whoever that green truck is, that green and white truck, I'm not too sure it was. Looks like he checked up on the bottom there, and McCollum just had so much momentum and speed from the push from the 76 truck that he just had nowhere to go. Yeah, see the 40. Oh!
You know, everybody bottlenecked in front of them, Cody Deemers, and then that made Alex Hill really check up, and then it looked like McCullough had to commit. He would look like he was already stuck to the apron. It made everybody check up behind or in front of him, and that's why it already got to the apron. Well, then he's like, well, I'm going to pull up, and I think what he did, he didn't realize Alex Hill was still there, and there's your accident.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was all a bottleneck effect. I don't think anybody was at fault there. I think everybody just kind of checked up for the cars that got loose there on the bottom and the John Ward situation, and McCullum just had so much speed and didn't realize it, or just was trying to do the best he could to get around it. So.
Just good, hard racing. Oh, and by the way, still a long way to go. I know it doesn't seem like it, but there really is. 14 laps remaining.
Especially the last one I done with these guys, we went caution-free.
You know, normally these guys get to the end, and then that's when all hell breaks loose. But by the way, real quickly, Virginia811.com race summary. Let's take a look at so far now with under 15 laps to go. There you see it. 3 cautions so far total. 6 caution laps of course, 21 lead changes.
Wow, 21 lead
Matthew
changes.
Lee.
That's a lot of lead changes.
Matthew Lee from Clinton, Maine. He is the man that's leading the race right now. Kevin Freeze in second, Colin Powell in third, Dylan Jones, Jeff Merck, your top 5. That's the way it stands. Charles, real quickly, show the weather conditions. I want to see if the weather's really changed much since we got started. Oh my goodness, it has. Look at that, Cody.
Track temps went up a lot.
Yes, sir.
121 degrees. And well, we were at 111 in qualifying. Now we're at 121.
You're exactly right.
Wesley, I'm digging that Kevin Freeze's truck. That is it just stands out. Like, I mean, you can't miss it.
Yeah, it certainly does. All right. 12 laps to go when they come back to the line. By the way, don't forget to check us out at iRacing on LSRTV, at LSRTV on livesimracing.com, of course, iRacing.com. In addition, dollars on a Friday night, the top 12. How about that, Cody? The top 12 are getting something. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's wild. $1,500. I mean, $300. I guess $300 paying the top 3. That's crazy. I mean, you know, if you finish first and you win the race, yeah, you get a win, but you make as much as the man that finishes third. So I mean, really, the fight is to try to get in the top 3. You know, or at least the top 12, I should say, because I mean, if you finish in the top 12, you get home with money. So, but I mean, the big goal was to finish the top 3.
Lights off on the safety car. And it is time to decide who's going to go for it on this. Ready for the restart, Kevin Freeze and Matthew Lee. Matthew Lee, Kevin Freeze, front row. That's what I meant to say. Row number 1, row 2. Colin Bond and Dylan Jones, Jeff Merck, top 5. Already gave you that spiel. Navarro, Sheets, Azaranoff, Ward, top 10, but also Jason Maines in the number 6 spot where he started. Amazing. This is where it counts the most. Back to the Geico restart zone. They come thundering down to the line off the tri-oval here in Talladega. Green flag and 11 to go. And look at Matthew Lee quickly from the bottom to the top. Everyone else a little bottleneck behind them. Somehow they got it back going. And we climbed the bank and Cody into 1 and 2.
Yeah, here comes Colin Bowden. And you got Freeze working with Matt Lee. Jeff Merck pushing the number 24 on the bottom. Maines, Navarro. It looks like Navarro and Maines are going to go to the outside.
Coming to the line, it'll be 10 laps to go. This time by.
Whoa, big ball there by the 24.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that could have been trouble. And somehow they held it together. 10 remaining here at Talladega, Friday night. Big money opener. $1,500 purse. 43 drivers if you count. One of the other drivers would have been 44 that couldn't start. Right now, they work that back straight away. And Cody, look at Matthew Lee holding onto the lead, but Freeze is battling back.
Yeah, Freeze on the outside, and here comes the third lane. Got 2 trucks, the 23. That is, I believe that is Malik Ray in that 23. I'm not too sure though. Don't hold me to that. But here comes Maines and Navarro going to the outside here, down through the tri-oval. Wesley.
9 laps to go when they come to the line, and they are 3x3 again behind the leader, Matthew Lee. Climbing now is going to be Bowden. Also, look at, I believe, John Ward. He is climbing back into the top 10. He's in the middle lane with Navarro. comes Bunny.
Mains Navarro trying to make something work on the outside. Trying to use a side draft. Trying to get back to the front. Oh! There goes Jones. Dylan Jones to the outside. He's going to try to work with Mains and Navarro.
Inside, boy, oh boy, look at Mark. Mark made a big move from the inside to the outside, and then he drove all the way to the top of the safer barrier by himself. And I don't know if that was smart or not, but he's about to be hung out the drive 4 wide. No one's helping the NASCAR truck champion of Mark. And meanwhile, Sheets is going to the lead. Matthew Lee in the middle lane, and they're going to make a move again in the corner. 8 to go.
Here comes Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones, Mains on the outside, and everybody slicing and dicing, everybody getting really, really anxious, trying to get to the front. They know it's go or go home time, as we're going to be coming to 7 to go as they work into 3.
Somehow up the banking, and they hold it together. Working off 3 and 4. Boy, you just know a storm's brewing. You know bad mood on the rise, as they always say in CCR town. Working through there, John Ward, look at the man.
Oh my goodness.
From the back, he is in the lead. John Ward has took the top spot with 7 to go. Jones ends up in the battle. Aswarnoff, the astronaut, now up to 3rd. Brambilla. Here comes Bam Bam in the corner into 1 and 2.
Hey, Wesley, we were 4 wide, about 3 or 4 rows deep there coming to the triangle. They've got it separated, and they are back 3 wide. Here comes Jones on the outside. That white, number 11 on the outside. And whoa! Brambilla going to go down to the bottom in front of Ward.
They're braver than me, that's all I'm going to tell you. Somehow they hold it off. They're going to go 3 by 3 by 3 again. Whoa, look out, guys, in the back.
Here comes Mains, our door banger for the lead.
Here comes Mains, Jason Mains, Garrett Mains' father. Right in the middle. He's on the outside. He is already now moving into the number 2 spot and more. 6 laps to go here at Talladega, and they are still 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 down the back stretch.
And guess what? They're still 3 by 3 by 3 on the further back. Going to be approaching a lap car here.
Anybody in the top 30's got a shot to win this race. I know it sounds crazy, but it's honestly the truth. You got about 30 trucks in a pack separated by merely 0.003 of a second right here. Look at this formation. And I'm telling you, man, Talladega, it is a mental strategy, whether it's real or virtual. This slugfest, this chess match, trying to avoid checkmate and put yourself in the right place is why people love it. 5 to go. Open hand from Barney. Your iRacing flagman, and they're off of turn 2. Back to the Alabama gang super stretch, Cody Deemers.
Yeah, and to elaborate on what you said as well, you know, it is definitely a mental strategy, man, because, you know, you get stuck 3 wide, you got to, whether you're in the middle, the top, or the bottom, you got to learn how to drive the truck, because your truck is going to, whoa! He saves it! Oh, my goodness! Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The green truck back there got squirrely, and we thought he was going to take out half the field there, but they saved it. But as I was saying, and there, yeah, I'm lost for words.
4 to go. I'll let you reset. Yeah, whoa. 4 to go. Jones now the new man. John Ward, the man that everybody's been bragging about in the chat box, who made a big climb after being called in an incident earlier now. He is that hot dog flying out of the bun in that middle lane, ready to split Jones and Mains. And Ward is right there amongst the chaos, the mayhem. If something goes wrong somehow, they hold it together. Jones drifts up in front of Ward. In tow is Bowden to follow. Here comes Aubrey Thompson now climbing into the top 5 on the bottom. And 3 laps to go when they come to the line here at Talladega.
Yeah, Jones is going to go back down to the bottom, but Mains is going to try to work on the outside. And Wesley, they have 3 rows deep, or as far as your eyeballs can see. Still As we're going to become, oh man, big wreck.
32 up in the air, crashing into the pack, and other trucks have been collected. And that Dustin Durer, there you see the 32, and others involved will cause us to go now to overtime indefinitely. Without question, here at Talladega. It was bound to happen, Cody. It happened in the back.
Yeah, and somebody was on top of somebody, and I'm not too sure what happened. Looks like the 33 got in there, and wow.
That's the 32
Oh,
of
my
Dewar right
goodness.
there. Look at this. Boy, oh boy. According to
McCollum.
Cody, according to Charles Wooten, that's how Ford Rangers are made. Hey, it's 11:30. It's a Friday night. It's allowed, right? I mean, come on.
Right.
A little adult humor, okay?
Dad joke.
Oh my God. Ron Morris Jr. caught up in it. Richard Elliott, Dustin Durer. I think Matthew Baker might have got a piece of it. We are going to overtime. Do you pit? Charles Wooten, I say to you, do you pit? What do you think? Dande Español.
Yeah, I think at this point everybody's wanting track position. I think track position is the most important thing right now.
Si, senor. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's fun and educational on LSRTV. Let's see. Anybody coming in? No, they are not. We take a break. We get you ready. Overtime coming up next here at Talladega on the Friday night. Big money Friday opener for the FEG PC League and Events. Your home for sim racing for the finish. Overtime 1 next.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
We're a racing family that you can trust on and off the track. So if you're looking for foundation repair, go online or give us a call to schedule your free inspection. If we fix your foundation and you mention Race on Texas, you will get a 1-year free subscription to the All Access Pass.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome back to Talladega. The 1-to-go indication will be indicated here at the line. Lights will go off on the pace car as you're seeing, as I aforementioned, and the field will get ready for the first attempt at overtime. Very simple, 2 attempts need be. They've got to take the CRN 1-to-go. If they do not take the white flag and a caution comes out, we reset, we go for a second time. If they take the white flag at any time in the 2 overtime attempts, they race to the checker flag, wreckers or checkers. If we get a caution in the first attempt before the white flag, then obviously we reset go again. If we get a caution before the white flag in the second attempt, race is called by time of caution based on the lineup on track via scoring. And then we'll determine the winner. 2 attempts at overtime if need be. I'm Wesley Outland. Cody Deemers is alongside. He'll be parting ways after this race is over. I'll grab the podium top 3. Remember, our next broadcast will be next Tuesday night with the Sim Racer Hub Challenge Winter Series on your home for sim racing. FEG Big Money Wild, or the FEG Wednesday Super Speedway Championship is also on deck for the series on Wednesday. 15 drivers battling for the point title. Big money on the line. We'll have it on LSRTV as well. And the Stars and Stripes Racing Series, they unveil this Thursday as well. Upcoming Thursday. The new year, the new season. If you're ready to strap in, as we got it on your home for sim racing. Cody? Let's see what happens. Overtime, brother. You know what kind of race we're going to see here.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be slicing and dicey as they take the green flag here. Dylan Jones and did not get a good start there. Looks like the 89 of Trevor is going to get a great start as they work down. And, oh, boy, there are... Oh, big wreck already.
Oh, trouble. That's Rittenauer. Rittenauer turned some other drivers in the pack, and they are still wrecking as they work into turn number 1 and 2. Man, this sucks. What a tough break. Parkman is wrecked again. Merck has crashed the NASRA champion. McDonald EIO in the 80 is spun. He's stuck on the banking. He needs some help from old McDonald. Here comes John Mollahan, crashed. So is the 124. And we get ready to go for a final attempt at overtime. And it all started where honestly it looked like Rittenauer just didn't, I don't know what he was thinking here.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. Oh my goodness. Big one at Talladega here, that's for sure.
Kenneth, well, yeah, Rittenauer just got a little overzealous, it looks like, and just too antsy. Chris Parkman and others nowhere to go, and they got caught up in the accident. And you know what's so crazy? Raymond Rittenauer, who started the wreck somehow, Cody, is still in the top 12. He started this, but he was able to get away from it.
Yeah, that I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, it looks like he just got a little antsy there and stuck it on, tried to stick it 3 wide before turn 1, and people weren't having it, and just caused a big mayhem.
And then it was the chain reaction effect of everybody else trying to just get on the binders here.
Well,
man,
if you haven't used a fast repair now, if you haven't used a fast repair before now, you're using it now.
But you got to think, you come down to the pits, you use a fast repair, you might be giving up your position on the racetrack. That's the gamble you play, right? You pay, right? I mean, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're one of them drivers involved in that wreck, and it looks like a lot of the field did come down pit road. If you're in that wreck, you definitely got to take and weigh your pros and cons, and you know, hey, do I want to stay out here with damage and not be able to push, not be able to be in the draft, or do I want to come down and get a fast repair, lose a couple spots, and still be able to fight my way back up?
How about the sim astronaut? Trevor Astronaut has moved to the lead. Unbelievable, the 89 machine. The iRacing astronaut, the number 89, Dylan Jones to the outside. Aubrey Thompson, remember, he was the Ugly Sweater 250 winner and the American 500 winner the same weekend. Got himself some new equipment, and he's sitting in the 3rd spot. John Ward, don't count out money, John Ward. He is in the top 5, and Colin Bowden joins him.
Yeah, I'm Okay, you got Malik Ray up there, man. You know, co-driver. Nash Brambilla, Maines, Lee, you know, Freeze, all in the top 12. I mean, still a lot of good name drivers still up there. Still trying to work their way into a solid finish.
Yeah.
Last attempt, I believe, Wesley.
This is it. You're exactly right. Final attempt at overtime. Wreckers or checkers at this point. If they crash before the CRN 1 to go, the field is frozen at time of caution. Real quickly, let's take a look at the look-see at the Virginia811.com race summary. There it is. 5 cautions, 12 caution laps, 26.
Wow.
26 lead change.
They've done as many lead changes as half the races.
They call John Ward moneybacks for Hyper Motorsports, and they're saying he smells the money in the chat box now, Cody.
Yeah, I think John Ward's going to be there at the end, man. I think him and Dylan Jones are going to possibly work together, and I think them two are going to be there at the end. I mean, Dylan's been up front all night. John Ward come from getting involved in a wreck and went to the back. He's worked his way back up into the 4th position, and I definitely think he's going to be there at the end.
1 to go at the line. By the way, they have completed now 40.
Alrighty, sorry, apologies there. We lost Wesley. So I guess I'm going to be carrying you through the end here. 3 laps to go. Final overtime start. And then you got Trevor Azarnoth, Dylan C. Jones, Aubrey Thomas, and John Ward. And Colin Bowden, your top 5. Malik Ray, Matt Lee, Nash Brambilla, Jason Maines, and Kevin Freeze, your top 10. Still have the Virginia 811 on the screen. 26 lead changes, 13 caution lap, and 5 total cautions.
I'm not sure what happened just there. A little glitch and it went out, but we got it back up again. 3 laps to go, but obviously it's 2 to go, but they can take the green flag as we go to overtime. Man, oh man. Second attempt at overtime here. We'll try it again. Cody, wasn't you with me on Christmas Eve? Didn't you do the Christmas Eve race that went into 5 overtime finishes? Remember that?
Yeah, that was a little hectic. That was it was a good race, but the overtimes were a little hectic. We ended up using all 5 overtimes, and
no. We used up all over 5, exhausted it. We couldn't even get to the finish of the checkered flag. Remember, they couldn't even get to the white flag. They crashed.
Yeah.
Let's try this again. Money signs on a lot of people's brain. Time to cash in on a $1,500 Friday night in the FEG PC Big Friday opener. By the way, no more details at FEGCustomPC.com. That's FEG CustomPC.com. On behalf of Jeffrey Ford, everybody with Ford Entertainment Group, we hope you've enjoyed it on your home for sim racing. Well, this is it. Green, white, checker. And we're back underway.
Oh.
Hold on, guys. It looked like McCullough just got pushed down the line, and they're wrecking and crashing. Will they get a caution? Will we get a caution?
Oh,
whoa! McDonald just up in the air. They crashed. This race will end. Looks like Jones. It looks like Jones. Dylan Jones might have got around Trevor Azarnoth. Dylan Jones is being scored as the leader. Here's a replay.
Wow, McDonald's looking for
Oh,
a ride.
McDonald, yes, sir. Have you had your flip today? My goodness, McDonald.
Actually, I did. Oh my goodness.
My, wow. And that's what called the race. That's what called the race right here.
Now, welcome to iRacing, where you can continue to still flip and continue to still go.
So they're going to cross the line here. Here's another look at the replay. That's right. So it's the CRN 1 to go. The white flag is out. This is the CRN 1 to go. But it's going to finish under caution. And I believe, I believe Dylan Jones. I believe Dylan Jones, Cody, got around the 89 and Trevor Astronaut on the restart to be the man in the lead. I think he just won this race.
I'm showing the same as Dylan C. Jones as the leader. They're going to catch the pace car, and it looks like iRacing is actually showing him the leader as well, too. So it looks like to be that Trevor did get around him, but I'm not too sure how they do it here in FEG if they go back to the caution.
No. It was whoever was up in the lead at time of caution. It's not about the last lap. It's whoever was up in front at the time of the caution. I'm going to say it's Dylan Jones.
Gotcha. So Dylan Jones looks to be the leader. So yeah, I mean.
By the way, Cody Deemers, quick statistic: Dylan Jones, he won last Wednesday night. Remember, he was off, of course, when they were off this past week. But last Wednesday night, he was the winner of the penultimate race to put himself into the championship 15, and now he's going to win. Good part of $300 from FEG PC as he wins here on the big Friday opener at Talladega. Wow.
Congratulations to Dylan C. Jones then.
Not sure what happened there. Yeah, man, Dylan Jones, a big win. Cody, can we go back to the last restart on replay? Can we go back to the last restart with the 11 and the 89? And oh, okay, he doesn't have that. My bad. Oh, you did see a replay. You saw a replay of what just happened here. I wanted to see where the leaders were, but I think they're going to say it's official, Cody Deemers. I don't think we need to even look at the replay now. Dylan Jones got around Trevor Asrenard somewhere on the restart before the caution was called. At time of caution, 11 was the leader. He is the winner, hands down.
Yeah, definitely, and big win for him, $300 richer. Doesn't have to work this week because he won $300, so big win for him, and can't ask for nothing no better. I mean, yeah, you're the top three make $300, but to win the race and make $300 is a big deal as well.
Just over an hour's time, and it's all said and done, and the man, Dylan Jones, will celebrate as the winner. Trevor Asrenoff in second, John Ward third, money bags. They'll all pocket 300 each. Let's take a little quickly look at the finishing order. And I'll let Cody give his final thoughts so he can get out of here as well because he's got to bounce. There's the top three, as I aforementioned. Aubrey Thompson, Malik Ray from the eNASCAR, Coca-Cola iRacing Series up to the top five. Colin Bowden, Nash Brent Billa, Bam Bam got seventh. Jason Maines, solid run for the father of Garrett Maines from the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series as well to finish at the top 10. Matthew Lee fell back at the end, but he was up there making noise along with Kevin Freese. Cody, your top 10 at Talladega.
Yeah, Michael Guest comes home 11th. Zach Range in the 12th. Sean Hill 13th, and your pole sitter, Andrew Navarre, fell back all the way to 14th. Logan York 15th. Junior Miller 16th. Brandon Phillips 17th. Brett Myers 18th. Sean Corbett 19th. And Cody Nagels, one of the ones that was there running in the front, has fell all the way back to finish in the top 20.
21st, Art Greco. Then it's going to be Chris Parkman, David Sheets, Richard Elliott, Jeff Mark, top 25. Kenneth Bartholomew, Alan Hunter, John Darnell III, Michael Triscaro, and Tucker McClendon, your top 30.
Mark Bondel, 31st. Ron Morris Jr., 32nd. Elijah in the number 7 truck comes home 32nd or 33rd. Larry McDonald, 34th. Tyler Lugo, victory, comes home 35th. Kenneth Stamper, 36. Joseph Allen, 37. And Raymond Rittenauer, the second, comes on 38th. John Mollahan comes on 39th. And tough break for Matthew Baker as he runs out the 40-car field.
Rest of the lineup, including Dustin Dewar, Kenneth McCullough Jr., and then Justin Mills, unable to start this race. Take a look real quickly at the Virginia811.com race summary at the finish of double overtime, and can't even get to the checkered flag. 28 lead changes, 16 caution laps, and 6 cautions in total. 2 of those were in overtime. Cody, your final thought of tonight, buddy. I look forward to working with you next week. A good race in the end. Dylan Jones picking up some money.
Yeah, man, tough break. I was hoping Matthew Baker could pull one out here, him or Navarro. Tough break for both of them guys as they fell back way deep in the field and got involved in that big wreck. All in all, good race, man, and can't wait to see it. Can't wait to come back next week and do it all over again and hopefully crown a champion.
He's Cody Deemers. I'm Wesley Outland. Phenomenal production work, as always, by Charles Wooten. And when we return, we've got post-race, and we'll grab the podium. Dylan Jones, the winner of round 1 of the FEG PC Big Friday Opener. We're back in a moment on your home for sim racing from Talladega in just a bit. Welcome back to coverage of the FEG PC Leagues and Events Big Friday Opener. Over $1,500 purse distributed to the top 12. Top 3 drivers we're about to interview here in a moment on LSRTV's coverage of iRacing are going to get $300 each, but the big winner is Dylan Jones. Dylan, I grab you first, man. Congratulations, bud. It seems like you're on a roll with Jeffrey Ford's money lately, man. You won the penultimate race of the Wednesday series, and now you win the opening one here tonight.
Yeah, I won the earlier one before this that wasn't broadcasted, so we're 2 for 2 on the night. So we got that horseshoe way up there.
A lot of people call that a winning streak in the words of Major League, and obviously it's a hat trick if you count 3 wins in a row for We Love Hockey. So, yeah. Talk about this run, the finish, the craziness, man. It was a wild one, wasn't it? 3x3x3, it seemed like, for 10 rows, and everybody fighting for it at the end. Typical Talladega, right?
Oh, yeah, these things are crazy. It's not for the weak of heart. It's a lot of competition, a lot of guys that people don't know who we race with every night, and probably some of the best super speedway drivers out here. And it's not easy. It's definitely an accomplishment to even just finish in the money, much less win.
Does it make you a little frustrated that obviously you couldn't get to the finish line, like you weren't able to take the checker flag? But I mean, you had to do what you had to do to get around Azranoff, though, right?
Oh, I mean, whatever happens, as long as we're in the money, I don't care if we run out of we don't finish or not. I mean, it kind of sucks because I feel I'm not in that position right there. Yeah, it's annoying, but that's how it works out.
All right, man. Thank your sponsor so we can get off here late night.
Give a big thanks to John Warden here for pushing me at the end there, and you guys at LSRTV for putting on the broadcast, and everyone who does all this. It's been fun.
Another big win, 2 wins in a row tonight. 3 if you're counting also the penultimate race last Wednesday night of the Wednesday series, and Dylan Jones wins here tonight at Talladega. Trevor Azranoff of the 89 Chevrolet will finish in second. Trevor, you're taking this race, man. Oh, so close to being the guy we talked to in victory lane, but man, it's you got to just did you feel like there was going to be a caution at the end of this thing?
I needed a caution to come out, man. I had 2 laps of fuel left at the line when we took the green.
Really?
Yes, sir. I pitted on lap 10. Made it all the way to the end. So
wow.
I'll take my wins when I can, man. I consider this one a win. Even though it was a little gutting at the end there. He edged me by like maybe a fender. when that caution came out.
So let me ask you a question. So you're glad the caution came out, you were able to finish in under caution, because if you raced him, you probably would have ran out of fuel on the white flag.
I would have been dead even coming across on the checkered flag. So it was wreckers your checkers, baby, and I'm going for that money. I'm going for that win.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, the way they split it up, top 12 get paid, and the podium get 300 each. So you got to be happy with that, right?
Yeah. I'll take it. Like I said, I'll take my wins when I can, and that's just how it ended up, man. We looked at the field and how many cars were still on track, and I've been doing this for long enough to know it's probably going to be a wreck. And what do you know? There it is.
Trevor Astronaut, I call you the iRacing astronaut. What do you think of that nickname?
Hey, man, it might stick. I might actually take you up on that.
Thank your sponsors, man.
Hey, man, I got to thank, first off, KSR. Kenny Snapper's in here in the race with us, and I got to thank all the boys in Discord at KSR that are in there helping us, watching out for all the wrecks, everything going on, damage, whatever, strategy. I also got to thank TA Parts, Fortress Paint and Body, and got to thank Jeffrey Ford for putting this race on, man. I'm still in my work clothes. I got in here at 10:27, and the race started at 10:30. So I'm definitely happy that's what I did.
So am I. I literally just got in from doing a radio broadcast on CRN for basketball, and got in the front door, sat down, and man, we're live, ready to do this event. So definitely, man. The iRacing astronaut, Trevor Astronaut, as I give him a nickname, will finish up 36 spots to finish in the second position, man. By the way, Dylan Jones was up 35 spots.
Hey,
to win in the race as well. John Ward, Moneybags. They call him a nickname, Moneybags. John Ward, you're in the money, same as the winner, Ward, Jones and Astronaut, but you will finish third. John, Hyper Motorsports, you're taking this race, man. Pretty wild tonight.
Yes, sir. It was a wild one. It was a lot of drivers in here. I'm real happy for Trevor. Get him up there in second. He seems excited. He needed a good finish and all. But yeah, it was a wild race, and I come up there finishing the top three. Anytime I talk with you guys, it's a good race.
You know, there was a time you were up in the front at the beginning and you were doing really, really good, making some noise. Something happened where you fell back. Was the mindset then, I need to reset, I need to just play possum here? It's too early right now to be driving three wide. And I said that many times during the broadcast in the front of the pack. But and then you kind of just waited for that right time to kind of pounce and come to the front.
Yes, that's right. Yep. You don't want to force your way. You can make the wrong move and go way to the back. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that I didn't make the wrong move and try to stay up in the front of the field with that many trucks and all. But it worked out. Like I said, I waited, had patience, and finally made my way back up there before they all started wrecking them and stuff. So it worked out in the end.
Moneybags. Do you like that nickname, John Ward?
Yeah, I do. I like the
That's what they call you in the chat.
I like that one too.
That's what they call you in the chat box, Moneybags. Moneybags John Ward. So, hey, man, thank your sponsors.
Thank Hyper. I want to thank Heath Job. He paints this truck up for me, and it looks real good out there. Hyper Motorsports. We're going to make some changes and everything. And Jeff for putting this race on. And mainly you guys for doing the broadcast. You guys do an awesome and amazing job. And I just want to thank y'all for everything you do.
You're very welcome. The money bags, John Ward gets in the money. Everybody gets 300 each for the top three. When it's all said and done, Trevor Astronaut, the driver of the 89, will finish second. And, of course, when it's done, Dylan Jones will pick up the checkered flag tonight. Hey, that's going to do it from Talladega. For FEG, PC, Rocket Racing Media, LSRTV, Charles Wooten, Cody Deemers, I'm Wesley Outland. Good night. Congrats again to Dylan Jones, winner